Thames Water has been slapped with a record-breaking £122 million fine from the water regulator Ofwat, just 2 weeks after the company pleaded for them to give them some leeway. My name is Robin Moore and welcome back to this week's episode of Tax Tidbits, where the water watchdog clearly isn't messing around, calling this their biggest and messiest investigation ever. Most of the fine, £104.5 million worth, is for environmental failures, specifically failing to maintain their infrastructure and being unable to suitably plan to rectify the environmental harm. The rest of the fine is for handing out undeserved dividends while the company was, quite frankly, leaking cash and actual sewage. The regulator will ensure that this fine is paid by the company and its investors and will not be passed on to customers. The company is already being watched closely by the government in case they enter administration, so this might just be one step closer to the grave for Thames Water as we know it. But for businesses and individuals, water bills are still rising, obviously, but we have yet to find out exactly how government control over your water could affect your bottom line. The IMF have given the UK a tiny pat on the back, upgrading its growth forecast to 1.2% in 2025 and 1.4% in 2026, basically saying, you're doing okay-ish. The economy got a boost early this year thanks to shoppers spending and businesses investing, but storm clouds are still gathering. The IMF warned Chancellor Rachel Reeves to stick to her self-imposed tax and spending rules, or she risks giving financial markets a nervous breakdown, seeing as they are already under pressure from inflation and possible US tariffs. In short, the UK economy is doing better than expected, but everyone still needs to tread carefully. The National Audit Office has called out HMRC for dropping the ball on taxing the wealthy properly, revealing a gaping £1.9 billion wealthy tax gap that's likely even bigger than estimated. The report highlights missed opportunities, especially with hidden offshore accounts, and a surprising 27% of high earners that aren't even using tax agents. A jaw-dropping £849 billion is stashed offshore, often buried under layers of trusts and shell companies like a financial Russian doll. Turns out the top 2% of taxpayers collectively paid £119 billion in tax last year, which sounds impressive until you realise that might be pocket change compared to what they should be paying. Meanwhile, HMRC has disbanded its special unit for rich people, stopped chasing them properly, and handed out just 456 penalties in the 2024 tax year, a decrease of more than 1,600 compared to the number of penalties issued 5 years ago. For businesses, this could spell more attention from HMRC down the line, especially for those involved with high net worth individuals. The UK government racked up £20.2 billion in borrowing this April, £1 billion more than last year, making it one of the priciest springtime splurges since records began in 1993. Despite tax income rising, thanks to higher employer national insurance contributions, spending still outpaced income due to inflation, pay rises, pensions and benefit costs. Experts are warning that another round of tax rises in the autumn is looking more likely than a sunny bank holiday. For businesses, this could mean bracing for higher taxes and tighter budgets as the government looks to plug the fiscal gap. Every in DHL's UK parcel delivery businesses are teaming up to form a mega courier company that will be zipping around over 1 billion parcels and 1 billion letters each year. Every is known for delivering mountains of fashion buyers via self-employed drivers, while DHL handles your pricier deliveries. Now they're combining forces to offer more delivery options, lower prices, and even launching a new letter delivery service. DHL's e-commerce branch will rebrand as Every Premium, and the merged businesses aim to go global with DHL's international reach. For businesses, this could mean faster, cheaper shipping, although Royal Mail might be sweating a little. And that's a wrap for this week's episode of Tax Tidbits. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss next week's episode. See you next time.